Hello and welcome to the Gig Harbor Women's Co-op. This short video will walk you through the onboarding process. So if you have perhaps connected with us through a community event or been a member of the larger Facebook group, but have not gone through this process, these are the few steps that we will take you through to bring you on as a fully vetted member so you can make full use of everything that the co-op has to offer. So this will allow you to use the time bank, so offering and receiving help from other members, logging hours for volunteering that you do in the community, and then also being able to participate in private events that may be happening in members' homes. If you navigate to the main website, gigharborwc.org, head all the way over to the tab on the right, more first line onboarding, it will break down the steps of the process. There are two important pieces that I want to bring your attention to today. One is that we will ask you to attend an orientation meeting. This is a chance to connect with some of our leadership team, to hear about the origins and inspiration of the co-op, a little bit of the nuts and bolts around how the co-op works. Also hear our vision for the future, possibilities, directions for where we're headed, big dreams, and then also a chance to meet and connect with other members who are moving through this process and joining the co-op. If you head back to the member resources page and go all the way down to the very bottom, there is a Google Calendar that has all of our upcoming events and activities of all types. We have a lot going on, so you will see a lot on there. If you like to view it in a way where it's a little bit more spread out and I think a little easier to see, you can head down to this button in the bottom left that says Add to Google Calendar. It's going to open it up in a new, bigger window. And again, a little easier to see the titles, times, etc. So if I go to our next orientation event and click on it, it's going to open up even more information there. If you are a person who has access to Facebook, you can also see our upcoming orientation meetings by navigating to our Facebook page, going to the Events tab, and then clicking this little button at the bottom of the upcoming events that says See More. It will automatically only show you the next few events that are coming up. So because we have a lot going on, you will usually have to click this a number of times to see anything that's happening more than a few days in the future. So here's our next orientation event. Again, click on it. It's going to open up the event and give me a little bit more info. The other important piece is that we will ask you to complete an application. So if I click on this application button, it is going to open up a Google form in a new window. You don't need a Gmail address for this. Any email address should do. Once you get all the way done with the application, make sure that you hit the purple submit button and that you see a confirmation page that says that your application has been received. If you don't get to that purple button and the confirmation page, we have not received your application. Part of this process is consent to do a records search because we are going into each other's homes, taking care of each other's elders, pets, kiddos, driving each other around. We do ask that everyone go through this basic background check. When you get to that step in the application, it will also give you the option to donate to help cover some of the costs of the co-op. Donation is optional. So if you cannot donate at this time, please don't feel like that precludes you from membership in the co-op. We really want to have you here, whether or not you can donate at this time. If you do donate, you'll open that up in a new tab or a new window. It's a separate system. So again, just make sure that you then come back to the application and get all the way to the end so that it gets all the way to me. Once you have finished both of those steps, both attended an orientation and completed the application, I will start working on the background check. You can usually give me about a week after whatever the second step is. that you have completed. And then you will see a welcome email from me. And if you are a Facebook user, you'll see a Facebook welcome post as well. After you finish this process and get your welcome email, sometime in those first few weeks, our onboarding support volunteer might also reach out to you just to check in and see if you need any additional clarification or support in accessing, making best use of any of the co-op offerings. So thank you so much for listening today. If you have any questions that come up for you during this process, you can email me at onboarding@gigharborwc.org. That will come straight to me and I will do my best to get you on track. And I look forward to connecting with you at an orientation meeting or a future event.